Okay, Team CC on the banning Hazard, Little Sheep, they ban Pharaoh. We know Little Sheep. I believe they like the Hazard here. I actually think that Little Sheep can put a dent in Team CC. We'll see, but I'm actually feeling pretty confident, and I think it'll be more interesting than we might think. We actually got a match, which could be surprising. Is it a close match? Maybe not necessarily, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. We'll put it that way. Team CC, are they gonna run this Ramatra? Is that what we're going for? TP out, Zarya. Zarya to start in control center. Okay. I'm a little worried about the Zarya. I feel like it's gonna get run over pretty quickly. We have actually a Tracer. This is pretty rare here as well. So a few interesting picks. Alfari, Reaper as well. So we're like really playing into the Zarya composition, trying to make it a bit better on a closer map with the Reaper. Is that going to work is the question. I mean, you will get some charge off the Reaper no matter what. Here's the Reaper in the backline. I think the sleep missed from far away. If that sleep hit, fight's over. Like, Team CC win. Back up, using the Ram form. Little Sheep have to back off. They have to give the first cap there. They're playing like long term for the Zarya charge, so they're gonna have to give point pretty early on. That's kind of expected. But Alfari dies, and you know, once you lose Alfari now in the late fight, if Little Sheep are at a big disadvantage, they have to back off. They are building up to that Zarya charge, but you know, the second you lose someone, it's done. I just don't agree with the Reaper. I think like a Genji or something is gonna be way better at pressuring the backline. Gaga actually slept and antied in the back though. Alfari's just beelining it. Nano wants the cast. I really love the Nano cast. I mean, sure, you're gonna lose the Ramatra, Gaga's dead, but it's just gonna be a... Oh, we need to hit a shot. Okay. The Zarya's won. The Zarya's dead. Once that late fight carry, as always, is dead. You're pretty set, and this wasn't even a flip for Little Sheep. So they had like a decent start to that fight. They were able to kill the Ramatra, bully the Ramatra, but again, the Reaper kind of failed. The Reaper completely failed. Getting ready to walk forwards here. We're gonna bubble our Reaper. We're gonna go for the Reaper ult most likely. Kaneki's dead. How did the Tracer die? The Tracer got cut up in that orbital ray. Gaga's dead as well. And now the supports are just gonna come in and die fast. We're gonna try and reset. 78% on the board for Team CC, but I think this is gonna be too one-sided. I think even if it's 3-0, it's gonna be a relatively competitive 3-0. Jaya's gonna have the Grav here. Early orbital ray from Howl. Jaya needs to back away as fast as possible. Gaga's been woken up. That is unfortunate. Jaya's trying to wrap around, going for the grab on the backline. And then here's the Reaper ult as well. I think that was nanoed and it was bubbled. Going for the kill. Next kill on Gaga, the Ramatra. You need to kill it. Trying to kill through Annihilation. It's not working. Gaga is actually gaining HP, not losing it, while being shot point blank by a Reaper. Jaya still holding on to this grab with this nano. The Nano Ram actually forced to grab it, I guess, but now the Zarya is being shot in the back. This is really bad for Jaya. Good pocket though. Little Sheep are trying to pocket their Zarya the best they can, and now it's like hunt the Juno. How is trying to get away? How is showing off the moves? How is showing off the moves? Gets a kill, and Kusari as well gets two. Gets Jaya too. Okay, the Juno movement does win fights. You have to believe. You have to believe. Doom is not good right now. Doom is like a weird, like, maybe Ram counter comp type of deal. Some teams legitimately run it, but it generally doesn't work too well. Little Sheep, they're on Diva now, off the Zarya. Alfari over to Tracer. So we're basically playing the same exact composition, except we have a Diva instead of a Ramatra. So the Diva's trying to avoid the Ramatra duel once the Ramatra's in form. So you hold the boosters, yep, you booster away, you go into the backline once form is popped. Alfari manages to trade support there. Both teams are down 1. Jaya's actually able to get far away. 2 down for Team CC. No support line. No back line. You still have Pineapple alive in the backup point, and you also have like the point cap in general. Little Sheep, I think they can finally get the win here, but they gave up. They're giving up so much percentage. It's so bad. Giving up 25%, even though they won the fight. Winning the first fight and giving up that much is pretty rough. Early speed ring out from Little Sheep. We're gonna have the rotation directly to point, looking for the boot maybe on the Diva. Not able to find it. Fly back to point. Pineapple's able to take Alfari out early. No pulse bomb. Nano used. Double nano's available as well. Kim's able to nano Jaya, and now we need to refresh our thing. Orbital raise down. Diva Bomb somehow killed Gaga. That makes sense. We just missed like 2 seconds and a Diva Bomb gets a kill. Makes sense. Sweeping the whole enemy team. 4th kill on the Howl as well. The whole backline and the Ramatra. Everybody. Jaya doing a lot more, I guess, on the D.Va here, but I'm surprised it's actually been so successful. Little Sheep are looking pretty strong, looking like they can take around Alphari early. Pulse Bomb onto how it lands. Perfect. That's actually Orbital Ray. It's like, you could not ask for a better target. You could not ask for anything better than that for Little Sheep. And now yeah, Team CC, look, they can't walk. They're not gonna walk. They're like, whoa, we don't have our Orbital Ray. That's like the best possible ultimate. Okay, here's the Deadeye zoning. Look at the time. A lot of pressure on Team CC. They need to rotate through. Jai getting slept there kind of sucked, but that Deadeye is going to be really annoying. Now this Orbital Ray is not going to get a ton of value. Little Sheep completely kiting it. They can re-engage. Alphari's in the back. You need to watch out. Alphari could get flushed here. Never mind. Alphari just gets a kill instead. He doesn't get flushed. He doesn't get forced down. He takes the 1v3. He wins those. Team CC do force point temporarily, but you know, they're down how again, and that's a big problem. And Alphari's back here. He's the problem. He get far away. Whole backline. Alphari gets Pineapple too. Why not? You know, that's not too much of an issue. And then boom, the D.Va bomb gets Gaga again. I think the lesson we've learned is keep Alphari off of Reaper. It's so funny because like every time I see a team try and run Reaper, I never see it work. Winston versus D.Va now. This is going to be a harder matchup for the D.Va. I like Team CC's on a Brig as well with the Winston. I think it's going to allow them to stabilize a little easier. You have the Brig to mark Alphari, and we all know that Hal's Brig is our favorite thing. He is our goat, and far away initially starts his fight with a grenade that hits Whale, and it's a good first pick. Hal should be able to push forwards the Brigitte, be able to brawl a bit. Team CC just looking to brawl point, but here's the engage from Jaya, now mirroring the Winston, completely taken down with the Deadeye though, perfect. Alphari does get his trade though, manages to force out the Tracer as well, the Nano Winston onto Gaga now. I mean, at least you get another ultimate out of Team CC, but it looks like Team CC are way better in this Winston mirror. Alphari still gets the kill in far away? I mean, oh no, wait, what are we doing? Wait, what, Jaya? Yo, there's nobody. Did you just jump in and get out? Gaga jumping in here. The Brig, trying to split the Brig. Sorry, now mirroring that. Oh, what a sleep. No, we woke up. Oh, Pineapple gets 2 kills. Team CC, I think they've secured it here. They just need to clean it up. Yeah, that Winston starting pick there, that is just gonna decimate the D.Va composition for Little Sheep, and I think this is something that Little Sheep need to find a solution to. Little Sheep need to be able to beat the Winston composition, and if they can't win that mirror, I don't know if they can win this match. They do have a Winston ban that they can use. They used their Pharah ban for this map, so their Pharah ban is gone. How are they going to use their Winston ban? How are they maybe going to use an Ana ban? A Brig ban would be pretty good for them actually as well, to try and prevent that Brig swap. Because that Brig swap, Hal over to Brig, really made a difference in how effective Alphari was able to be. How effective the backlines in general were able to be. It looked like Little Sheep were a little more comfortable with the Ana, Juno, like greedy kind of backline. So that would make a lot of sense if they go for the ban on the Brig, because, you know, in general, Hal is just so good. People, for some reason, kind of came to this conclusion that D.Va counters Winston when it's literally the opposite in dive mirrors. It's interesting. Okay, Havana. Little Sheep, interesting. I think Team CC, they're probably gonna ban Widow. I think Widow ban. Widow ban here, and then like Little Sheep, what are we gonna do here? I mean, this is a good pick though. Wait, you're using your Winston ban on Havana? This is stupid. Is this not a little silly? Are you trying to, is it Widowmere now then? It should be Widowmere. The Winston ban has been used. I mean, that on Havana too. It's not even like a very good Winston map. Gaga Ramatra. Okay, you're forcing the Ram comp. I wouldn't be surprised if Little Sheep win this map, but I'm concerned because they're putting so much into it. This match also decides who goes to LAN. So this is actually a really, really high intensity, really high importance match, because whoever wins this actually is going to go international to Hangzhou, I believe. So a ton of pressure on both these teams. Whale, first pick of the Kaneki, really early pick. Okay, it looks like Little Sheep might break this spawn hold in a few seconds. Zarya composition as well. I guess maybe they banned the Winston because they wanted to run Zarya, but like, I feel like you're not thinking about other maps here. You know, also running the Pharah. I mean, they banned Pharah and Lijiang. I'm curious why they banned Pharah instead of like something else. It's so interesting. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is the mindset with these teams. But either way, it seems to be working so far. Also, running Cass instead of like a longer range hit skin on Havana is super interesting. And we actually have like a straight brawl mirror. Bizarre. The Zarya quote-unquote counter Ram, not even close. No, it's kind of just an even interaction, but I think Ram overall is a bit more powerful as a hero. Oh my goodness. Okay, Pineapple. Nice shot. Random shot there for Team CC. They now have the advantage. We're going to push up. Nice bubble on Talfari, but it's not going to save him. A punch from Gaga is enough, and yep, he's just going to roll through the back lane there. Maybe they ban Winston because they know they can't win against it, and they don't want to go down 0-2. You have to be thinking overall about winning this match, though. There's no way that Little Sheep are going into this match thinking, definitely going to lose, so let's at least get one map, right? You know, you have to think about winning future maps and saving your bans. That's, you know, what we saw Nightmare do against Liquid, where they saved that Malga ban until the end. I don't know if anybody remembers that, and then they had the Malga ban for map 5 and they just won. Little Sheep, a lot of ultimates. You can probably just drop the Grav and Orbital Ray if you want to like get a free fight win, but it looks like there's not going to be a contest from Team CC. Not a big surprise because they lost a player just like too late. The car had already been pushed too far. Good progress for Little Sheep. I think they have a really good chance of taking this map. I think they're in a really great position here. Yeah, and this Ana Juno mirror, pretty standard for Havana for longer maps. It's kind of just what teams will run, especially with these brawl compositions. A nice nade onto the back line. Oh, and there we go. The bubble, the barrage, 2 kills. That's an S tier barrage if you're putting it in Top Dragon terms, and Far is just going to chill up here. Probably going to try and pressure this initial choke. We also have like the Zarya up here. Really, really aggressive. Little Sheep, you see Jaya is super close up. Are we looking for a grab just immediately? Is that what we're trying to do? The orbital raise down? You have to watch out for that. Whale is about to get the kill in the How immediately. Just like a pinpoint shot there to get that kill. Gaga should die. The Annihilation, not able to save him. Whale finally dies, but goes out with a headshot onto the Tracer. Like, Whale is just, until he dies, he's a threat. He's not missing those shots at all. And Little Sheep push through. They're going to make it to the 3rd point. Kim has the Nano. Jaya holds on to the Grav. Really, really good ult rotation. That was Orbital Ray. That was Annihilation for Team CC. Nothing to show for it. Team CC are a little stuck here. They don't really know how to deal with this. They don't know what to do. I think the Zarya might even be a pretty solid choice in situations like this where I guess the Winston is banned. I think either way it would be good. Kaneki's able to get Kim pretty early on though. I'm not sure how that happens. You know, your Ana is so far back. Again, that's why you can play the Ana Juno here, because you don't need anyone to protect the Ana. The way the Ana protects herself is distance, like pure distance. Like to reach far away here, if you look at far away's positioning, he is so far away, you're not reaching him anyways. By the time you reach him, you've already taken too much damage. The flashbang right to the feet, and the AoE manages to kill Afari. That's funny. Jaya's gone, Nano used. Nano from both teams. Kim dead in spawn. Nice little stagger kill there. Oh, far away, able to get Alfari though. The small spawn camp here from Team CC. Looks like Gaga's gonna back off. They're not gonna hard pressure this, just soft pressure it. Their Ram close up, probably just gonna use form and then back corner. Pretty simple, pretty easy. You see, they're just trying to stop card as long as they can. Okay, Ram form used. We're actually pushing up a little bit more than I thought. Pineapple's gonna go kill Whale. Okay, they're gonna stay then. They're gonna stay. Ooh, the anti, but the shield in the corner. Get out of my corner. This is Ramatra's corner now. Yeah, Team CC push up. They push up with their orbital ray. So that is committal. Team CC maybe solved it. Maybe figured something out. Yeah, Gaga's still in his little corner. You see, Gaga's just gonna like hold as long as he can close. Trying to build up to the Nano. He's probably gonna stay and actually use Nano there. Oh, no, orbital ray. You have to kite, you have to kite, you have to kite. I think that was a really nice speed ring from Hal, actually. And now Far Away also has a Nano, by the way. So Gaga can keep pushing with us. Like, it could be really good. Vengeful Vortex, the more aggressive perk. I like the more aggressive perk here. You can slow the backline, you can get in there on the Ramatra. I think in most cases you're picking Vengeful because it gives you more control and it allows you to get onto the Sojourn, get onto the Ana, get onto the Juno. Especially like the Juno, you can throw the Vengeful Vortex and like pull the Juno. I think for whenever you're up against a Juno on Ramatra, generally you really want that Jai. Ooh, nice kill on Hal. Hal was split on the left side. Kaneki's still back there. Have to watch out for that. Now, with Gaga using his form, you're not gonna have that armor anymore. I don't think he'll be able to kite. This is just gonna, he's just gonna die card. Ooh, no, you're gonna lose Whale. No. Oh, what? That was a beautiful slow. He's gonna die though. Yeah, Gaga's dead. But now you have like a baby diva. It's gonna be a sloppy fight if it's gonna be a win for Little Sheep. Oh, nice kill from Pineapple. Oh my goodness, 2 headshots onto the Ana. Cross map. Nice. That's so much pressure. Jaya's almost dead. Jaya's almost dead. Yeah, Jaya's gone. Whale's gone. Nice kill from Kaneki. We have the Nano Brig. How our goat on the Brig. Deserves that Nano, to be honest. I mean, there's no better Nano target than Hal on Brig. I don't care if Pineapple's kind of popping off today. Coming in with the Overclock, the upgraded charge there, and the Pulse Bomb from Kaneki. Does not connect. Pineapple's able to get Alfari with the Deadeye. And this is just a losing battle for Little Sheep. Gonna use the bomb here. Needs to get back on to the point. Not even able to. Taken out midair. And there you go. Team CC, they hold the 3rd point. It's so winnable for Little Sheep, though. But I'm a little worried because it seems like Team CC At first, they were like shell-shocked by this composition. They did not know what to do. They did not know how to respond. Now they have a better idea of how to, and I think part of it might be Gaga's aggressive positioning with the form, not being afraid to go for that aggressive positioning. We also saw Kaneki go like really far in for backline targets, and Pineapple in particular is popping off, right? So you have the Pineapple pop-off in combination with this aggressive pressure from Gaga on the Ramatra playing really, really close up, kind of stalling the cart. It definitely is a different feel going from defense to offense. Hovering over the Hanzo, we saw Pineapple roll out on Hanzo once before in Route 66 on attack. It was completely abysmal, the worst thing we've ever seen. Oh no, going back to spawn, swapping the cast. Okay, we're keeping that momentum on the cast. I think that's the better decision for Team CC in general. Mei, though, are we walking out on this Mei? We are. The Mei's walking left side, probably going to clear the Genji here. You see Alphari's positioning. Little Sheep playing back, decide not to go for the spawn hold. I guess with Zarya, you really can't, because you get overwhelmed too quickly. Like with Zarya, you need to play to build charge. So going for spawn hold is really dangerous because you just get run over in the first 2 seconds while you don't have charge. Yeah, even now you see how far Jai is backing up on the Zarya. Early fight, this is so rough. Zarya comp with 0 momentum is like, it's easier to do an attack, it's way harder on defense because you have to stop card on defense. And that's something that like you see Zarya backing up again. We're giving up the entire point. Okay, both bubbles used and then Whale's dead. And now Little Sheep are down 1. They need to trade. Alphari's trying to go for it. Not able to get it. Pineapple gets that kill. And there you go. Jaya spent that whole time backing up, now walled off, dead. Not even close. This is really concerning now. I mean, this whole comp, too. This Mei, perfect for punishing the Zarya, preventing the Zarya from getting out, especially when she's, you know, low charge, really vulnerable. Little Sheep at least have a nano, but I'm not sure if they're trying to save this nano for Alphari, to use, like, a nano blade, if we're using this nano for, like, Jaya to keep him alive a little longer, try and prevent Team CC from getting an early kill. This Mei freeze is also a bit of a problem. Jaya might have to hold a bubble for that, so you have to keep that in mind as well. A lot of factors at play. The wall and the Zarya, are we going to go for an ult here or no? Okay, Nano Blade. Jaya's able to get Kaneki. I don't know what happened there with Jaya and Kaneki, that interaction in there. Oh my goodness, asleep. What was that far away? Okay, Whale, nice headshot. It's going to be very, very, very difficult to hold the 3rd point when it's halfway. Realistically, we need either a full hold or we just need a hold to overtime, right? So then it's just like a minute 30 left on 3rd point. They need to be basically set here for, you know, 4 minutes at least. They need to hold this point for 4 minutes. Pineapple's able to get that initial kill off an anti from far away, a massive anti, insane anti. That was the opening, but Jai is able to like dive in on the Zarya and get a trade. So that's like, it's a nice trade to have, but it doesn't matter. Pineapple is just on a roll. Yeah, the momentum was broken previous fight, but it doesn't matter. How do you re-engage on the Zarya comp when like the Zarya just needs, yeah, okay, we're just straight up going Orisa. I think Jaya knows that it's like impossible to take this fight here on Zarya because like you have no charge, you walk in, you have to contest cart. What are you gonna, you're just dead. You're just cannon fodder, right? So it's really not helpful to anyone. Here's the orbital ray. That freeze used to completely zone it. Really perfect play from Kaneki. Yep, I guess the point. 2 kills. Looks really clean. Nice right clicks. I think that's it. I think Team CC, they just have insane momentum. Stopping it now is going to be so difficult. Kim, approaching the nano. Little Sheep need to build up to this. This is their final shot, right? You have the nano. You're probably going to use it on Jaya. That's going to build up Jaya's Terra Surge. Then potentially you can catch like Far Away, Howl, Pineapple, really anybody. And that it's also going to let you anchor card a bit more because it's already final fight here. Alphari is able to get Kaneki. That's nice. That's good. Pineapple. Under pressure from Jaya. Okay, nice spear. No nano needed. We see Jaya just run down the back line. Orisa Gaming. But you need to hold there. You can't kite for 4 minutes. Now, to put that in perspective, right? Like, you know, normally when the enemy team has a ton of ults, annihilation, things like that, you can do this simple thing called dropping your speed ring and running away. We cannot do that anymore. The checkpoint is here. We cannot run away. We cannot kite. We have to contest at all times. The nano will be useful for that this fight, but can you do that several fights in a row? Oh, they're just ignoring the Orisa. Look at that. They're ignoring the Orisa. They're like, oh, we're just going to go past you because you have to sit on cart. There's the nano. We have to kill the cast here. We're looking for it. We're looking for it. The Tracer's in the back. Oh, what a spear! Yeah, you saw that from Team CC, though. That's a bit worrying. I think they realize, like, hey, we can ignore the Orisa because the Orisa's dumbass is stuck on cards. They're going the Diva. It's even easier to ignore the Orisa now. Is this their whole strat? Now I think what you do, maybe you switch, I don't know, switch your Genji to be the one to, no, sorry, the Tracer to be the one to anchor cart, and then let your Orisa go in backline. Is that what we're trying to do here? So far, Gaga's just pushing. Whale! Shot into house, perfect! It's great. It's also going to slow down this orbital charge. So, like, the speed at which Team CC build their ultimates is pretty important because, obviously, again, you're trying to win 4 minutes of fights in a row without kiting. So you want them to take a while to build orbital. Also, you want to be able to mirror the orbital. So what I'm thinking here is that Kusari cannot use this under any circumstance unless Hao uses it. Because there's 2 minutes left. You have to mirror it. Oh, that's going to be so hard. Oh, no, it's over. The orbital raise dropped. I think that's it. I mean, the Genji's low. You might get a kill here. Nano's down. It's going to be orbital ray. Oh, C9. Yeah, once that orbital ray was dropped, once that was forced and that anti hit the Orisa, that's it. You needed the orbital ray to match the opposing orbital ray. Otherwise, it's just either way, you can't kite the orbital, you're dead. You're done.